Industrial Master Plan, Pelan Perindustrian baru 2030. Kenapa kita ada pelan ini? Kita ada pelan ini kerana salah satu sebab kerana kita ada pelan 1, 2, 3 sejak 1986, tetapi juga kerana kerajaan berhasrat untuk memberikan tumpuan terhadap sektor pembuatan, dan juga melalui sektor pembuatan kita harap boleh memacukan ekonomi negara kita. The manufacturing sector has contributed about 24% to the GDP, and over the years we have experienced premature deindustrialization. When China joined WTO in 2001, or since China joined WTO in 2001, when China became the factory of the world has experienced a long period of time where China was the main focus and the rest of the world were not given much consideration when it comes to manufacturing. But because of US-China trade war, we are now seeing a new situation where Southeast Asia is being given a lot of attention for manufacturing. And we would like to see that this is a golden opportunity for Malaysia, so that Malaysia can seize the opportunity and transform our manufacturing sector. Manufacturing sector contributed to 84% of total export and 17% of total employment. But if you look back to a generation ago, back in between 1988 and 1997, Malaysia experienced its first economic takeoff. During that period of time, manufacturing grew very rapidly, and Malaysia was growing at 9% per annum, and that was the period of golden period of Malaysian economy. We are not sure whether this is the period where we will see huge improvement, but we think that it's an opportunity. There is an opportunity, and therefore we would like to do more in order to make it potentially a second economic takeoff for Malaysia. As this chart shows, we have experienced premature deindustrialization over the last 20 years, and we hope we can actually turn it around. The other challenge is this: in most countries, the manufacturing sector is the most advanced sector. And rightly so, because manufacturing sector, compared to many other sectors, required skill, required machinery, required technology. And therefore, the manufacturing sector in most countries are usually the highest paid. It's usually the highest paid sector. And in most other countries, manufacturing generates middle class jobs. But in our situation, manufacturing jobs are seen as lousy jobs. Because as a nation, we have depended on unskilled foreign labor for the longest of time. Manufacturing jobs do not pay well. And therefore, young people are either working in Singapore or working as Grab driver or food panda delivery boys. So we have a situation where Grab or food panda pay much better than manufacturing jobs. And that is a problem. We want to reverse that. The new Industrial Master Plan wants to see that there are more Malaysians working in the manufacturing sector and being paid more, while the sector itself grow more technologically dependent without having to hire so many people. The trends that we are seeing now, mega shift, geopolitics, we have a situation of geopolitics where US-China competition resulting in a lot more companies are moving outside the China supply chain. The first choice is to move home shoring back to US, back to Germany. The second choice is near shoring, move to Mexico, move to Poland, move to Southern Europe, Eastern Europe. The third choice, friend shoring, some companies move to India, and the fourth choice is Southeast Asia. And there are many companies that are moving to Southeast Asia. We are already seeing it, but how to capitalize on it, how to benefit local companies, that is our major challenge. Digitalization is a challenge for everyone, and we will have to deal with it because the pace is very fast. We're talking about digitalization, but this year, this is almost like the year of AI. Right? AI is coming in a big wave. It is not that AI did not exist previously. AI already existed. Many factories are already AI driven, but we are now talking about generative AI. That means the AI is now trying to read and trying to act as if they are, or trying to think as human. So we are coming to an era where technology and AI are moving very fast. We're not just talking about automation, innovation, we're talking about digitalization. We are also talking about AI. Climate change and ESG. The world is going to face a lot more climate challenges, heat wave, flood, high emission. These challenges are going to come a lot more, and we have to deal with it. Last year in July, Ahmad Rahman, Prime Minister Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim, presented his overall framework, the Madani framework. The Madani framework has two broad objectives. Number one, raise the ceiling. Number two, raise the floor. Keep it very simple. Why Prime Minister talks about Madani? Number one, over the last 20 over years, we have been stuck and we have not actually raised our game. Okay? Our economy has been stuck. We have not been doing very well. We are doing okay sometimes not okay. The World Bank calls it a middle income trap. We are trapped. Since 1997, 98, 2001 when China joined the WTO, for the last 20 years, the Malaysian economy has been neither here nor there. But we want to raise the game. We want to change the situation. We want to make the Malaysian economy a dynamic economy. Okay? So this is our aspiration. The other aspiration is raise the floor. For the longest of time, we have many Malaysians working as cheap labor in Singapore. We have many Malaysians working as Grab driver, food panda. We have not been paying Malaysians well. We have economic insecurity challenge. We have many Malaysians who are not happy with their economic conditions. So we need to improve on jobs, on pay, on welfare, and also on economic security. So that is the general idea. We want to raise the ceiling, we want to raise the floor. Moving forward, there are 6 economic engines. There are 6 economic engines that is going to change the Malaysian economy, and I call it the second takeoff. We will have 6 drivers, and these 6 drivers are key sectors that will change the face of Malaysian economy. And this is where the government wants to work with you, and we want to see that where we can use this industry or sectors or catalysts to change our game or raise our game. First, we are looking at reindustrialization. I have explained because of US-China conflict and because of the shift of and reorganization of global supply chain, we have a chance to reindustrialize. The second idea is green transition. Green transition is an opportunity. Green transition, while many people may think that it could be a burden, because I may have to change the way I do things, but it is also a global opportunity for new investment. There are a lot of new possibilities coming out of green transition. The third idea that we would like to promote is tech up. We believe that our industry, whatever sector, should do a lot more innovation, automation, digitalization, and AI. And this will drive economic growth. This will be a new sector for investment, machine tools, new idea, investing in new people, investing new skill in people. This will be another driver of growth. And the fourth driver of growth, I call this good life. If we can create a more prosperous society, more Malaysians are earning better income, we create a stronger middle class, then middle class will ask for better services. And these better services include better aged care, better child care, better care economy in general, and also other middle class requirement. The fifth engine of growth, I call it Services 2.0. I've been moving around to different countries, and when I meet businesses from around the world, I told them, I said, we need to reshape perception. For the longest of time, the perception is, Malaysia is just doing a bit more than Vietnam. So they see that Malaysia as a Vietnam plus. And among ourselves, many people say that, we're competing with Vietnam. But actually, for those who know Vietnam, you know that we're not competing with Vietnam. So I told them, I say, Malaysia is not a Vietnam plus. We're Singapore at a discount. Whatever Singapore can do, a lot we can do. I mean, we can be a good regional headquarters. We can be a potential space for R&D. We can be a location for center of excellence. And this morning, I just visited KESEDARAN in Ipoh, just nearby. The technologies that they are doing is very high-end. Semiconductor technology they are doing is very high-end. And they share with me the localization that they are now pursuing. We hope there will be a lot more localization, both from this and also many other companies that will benefit local SMEs. And we are talking about serious stuff, R&D. And we want to see Malaysia, whether Kuala Lumpur or Johor Bahru, Penang, and potentially Ipoh, as the potential areas where companies will say that we are prepared to set up our headquarters or R&D center. The last one is empowering regions. We believe that different regions in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, Johor Bahru, Ipoh, Penang, Sarawak, all these regions has an opportunity to grow. If we change our economic model, if we give the states a lot more opportunities, and with this new wave, the second takeoff, we believe that the state and also regions can grow, and the state and regions can grow, and when they grow, they will help to double the economic performance of the nation. Broadly, the new Industrial Master Plan focuses on the following missions. We are focusing on 4 missions. The first mission is to increase the economic complexity of our economy. That means our economy has been doing too much of low-end activities, but we want our economy to do a lot more high-end activities. When you need to do high-end activities, you need R&D, you need to have better skill, better paid people. and the nation will actually do more sophisticated stuff, and we all gain from value adding. We don't just gain from volume, we don't just make money out of volume, we want to make money out of value adding. The second mission is tech up, as I used the word earlier, more digitalization, more AI, more automation. The third mission is push for net zero climate change that we have to deal with. And the fourth one is economic inclusivity and economic security. We want to ensure that people are actually living better life with better pay, better jobs, and better business opportunity. Okay, broadly, this is what I want to share with you, the broad outline of the new industrial master plan. And I think it would be better for us to go through questions. While in the questions time, I think if you have any point about semiconductor, I will touch on semiconductor during the Q&A. I think it's better for us to go in a two-way dialogue so that we can discuss more. I actually would prefer a more lively conversation. Okay.